And the whole theme of Make America Safe Again and tonight Make America Work Again is a real good idea from a business standpoint. At Rensi, having run one of the most successful businesses out there, McDonald's, for so long, what do you want to hear tonight?
We really have a problem in this country, given the unemployment in the African-American community. That level of poverty is going to continue to increase. The school situation, we've got to have jobs. And we've got to have good-paying jobs, and we've got to develop an infrastructure in this country that promotes small businessmen so that they can be successful. Waiting 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks to get an inspection for plumbing by a contractor is defeating us. These kinds of regulations and super imposition of people into the bureaucracy is just stifling us.
That's one of his promises. He's going to roll back regulations.
Yeah, and I love the get back to work theme, and Ed, no one would know that better than you, having worked and created jobs with McDonald's. But when you're looking at the high corporate tax rate, it's the highest in the industrialized world. The regulations that Ed referenced, we need to repatriate that offshore money, get that non-governmental stimulus going, giving people the incentive to actually go out and work and not just stay home and get a paycheck. Those are all things that we're going to hit upon tonight, creating an environment, that regulatory and tax certainty that people need to actually go out and take the chance to create jobs is so critical.
And Maria, Ed's right. I mean, black unemployment right now is almost 15%, twice as high as white unemployment.
Wow.
Black incarceration rate, 5 times that of white incarceration rate. And, I mean, the reality is Hillary Clinton has promised us she's going to give us 4 more years of the policies that led to those failures. Donald Trump's going to reverse it. Jobs are at the root of both of those problems. He's going to stop jobs from fleeing America and bring jobs back to America. And one more, could you ask?
Yeah.
Let's address this black unemployment rate thing for just a second, Marie, if you wouldn't mind. So let's talk about how we got here, right? First, you're right. First, black mass incarceration is very high. I own that. But the reason why is because of a failed war on drugs. So no matter who the candidate is, whether it's Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, if we're not talking about criminal justice reform, eliminating mandatory minimums, and ending the failed war, by the way. I agree with. I have said this multiple times. The 1994 crime bill was not a good bill, but the 1994 crime bill was built upon Ronald Reagan's war on drugs, which was a failed war on drugs. We all know it's failed. Right. It's time to get rid of it. And either candidate, if you're not talking about getting rid of the war on drugs, if you're not talking about rebuilding our roads, rebuilding our schools, rebuilding our hospitals, fixing our broken immigration system, I ain't voting for you. Neither is the American people.
Well, how are we going to do that when Hillary's promised us 4 more years? Hillary's promised us 4 more years of what's going on now. What's going on now is terrible.
That's not true. That's not true. Both Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama have called for criminal justice. Can I finish? Both Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama have called for criminal justice reform. It's been stalled in the United States House of Representatives. Number 2, Hillary Clinton a couple of weeks ago released a $275 billion plan to rebuild our roads, rebuild our highways. Ed can tell you, you can't build a McDonald's if it's not on a road. And there's potholes on that road. So we've got to fix those roads, and we've got to do it now.
But how do you pay for it, Richard? I mean, that's the question. Raising taxes is not going to, you're going to have to raise taxes, and that's not necessarily going to help an economy.
Then how do you pay for it, Richard?
It's not about raising taxes. It's not about raising taxes, Maria. It's about making the investment. It's about investing in America.
This is double speak.
Gentlemen, thank you. David Wohl, good to see you. Richard Fowler, good to see you. Harlan Hill, good to see you. Thank you, gentlemen.